So I had a fun idea that I would, I was thinking about doing a weekly look at like Warhammer, most of the community site, but like what thoughts come out of that community site visit to like, you know, other things Warhammer related. Important things are do an audio check because I might have accidentally already did like a bit of a stream and then didn't have my audio on and no one can hear what the word I was saying. Oopsie doodles. I don't know if I'll do this every day though, but we'll see. But I want to look at, we're going to be doing the 12th to here, but I might do it every Monday, but I actually want to jump back a bit because when I was streaming previously, I discovered these guys. The Iron Jaws. So it's a new supplement, free download. There was found a new Dawnbringer's book. In case you can hands a copy, the free PDF. So, Ardboys, new weapon options. Tuskema on Mod Grunter. So the big pig boy. This guy looks so cool. Like, I'm seriously considering starting an orc army now, looking at these guys. They are like crazy cool. So I got like too many things. So I was looking at the dudes. These guys look really, really good. Oh, look how they look in just black armor. You could do this with contrast so easy and it would be like super good. Like super good. Yeah, that's pretty cool. 75 bucks. How much do you get for that though? Like, do you get like 10 guys? Okay. 70 bucks for 3 guys. As much as like Warhammer, some of the pricing is just a touch wacky. Just a little bit strange, one might say, because like, are these guys truly so much better than 10 of these guys? Although you do have the option of these guys, 2 build options. 55 bucks for the guy with the big squid guy, and then you got those guys. So I guess there's like rules here. Scroll in. Okay, I don't know what the rules are, which is weird because they were really obvious in the other thing that we're going to look at, which I'm looking at for the first time. Wink, wink. I'm not actually looking at it for the first time. The rumor engine, I don't know what it is. I was thinking orc, but now that I'm looking at those new orc guys, this looks too clean compared to them. Could be something chaos. Definitely something more 40k or not. Yeah, more 40k, not 30k. Curious if my stream is up. I'll be sad if it isn't. Ah. Bow. Oh, I don't see anything. Oh, that's because I'm on the wrong profile. My mistake. There we go. Oh, I'm live. Everything's good. There we go. That audio is live. It's good. That seems really loud. Let's go down to 4. Too overpowering. Not a fan. Remember, always do your audio checks, or you'll be sad and brokenhearted when you have to redo a chunk of your stream. But yeah, no, I don't know what that's going to be. I'm guessing chaos now. This is pretty cool. This night's cool. I have a link to this particular post in the description of the stream, because this one was actually really interesting. And I gotta build my armigers. But I have purple knights, no white on them. but I'm trying to do a lighter bronze color. But this has a set of rules for making dark Questors. So not like chaos like in 40k, but like the War Master's side. Because it really is Loyalist versus the War Master. And they had a knight in here. This guy, it's a much lighter purple. This guy looks really good though. Also, this guy kind of teases the new plastic model that's announced later. I wonder if people caught on to that. Because you'd think this is just the forgeable one, but no, this is going to be the new plastic one, I bet. But I do like the way that black looks. And I have a lighter silver frame. Put some washes on that. And then like you dry brush the edges. It could be really good. I forgot there's a bolter there. I kind of want this model. We'll discuss these models when we get to the news article on them. Yeah, this is interesting. This is good stuff. And then we have this. This must be the rules for them. Oh, must be where the rules are. So this is, I scrolled back during my first attempt that might not exist anymore because my microphone wasn't working. I looked back at these guys because I saw these. Unstoppable momentum. Unit has momentum score. The effects values are represented by a star. This unit shown the momentum table below. At the start of the battle, has momentum score of 1. Each time this unit finishes a run or charge move, add D3 to the momentum score. This unit's momentum score can never exceed 6. At the end of each turn, subtract 1 from the unit's momentum score. Oh, so as long as you keep them like trucking along at a good speed, it increases how much damage they do. So you're always getting this. At start of battle has 1. Finishes a charge or run, you add D3. And then at the end of the turn, subtract 1. So like you're gonna get almost guaranteed to get this basically whenever you charge. And then you can get more as you go down. Oh, that's kind of neat. Imagine have like a bunch of these guys just running around. Always be ABCs, always be charging. When it's 4 more, they become a headlong charger who can run and charge. Oh, so once you hit 4 threshold, you can run and charge. So you got like major range. There's 3 variations. There's only 2 on that article. It must be like the boss and then 2 different versions. This can be built as Mog Grunter with Hack and Crew or Mog Grunter Gouger. Okay. So one's the boss. One is like a charging guy, and one is a guy with like the extra dudes on the side. That's kind of cool. During the first battle round, do not subtract 1 from the momentum score of Mog Grunt units to the end of. Ooh, this is actually pretty cool. I'm gonna put this in the description. Yeah. Control V. Let's see. Yeah, this is cool stuff. This is good stuff. Let's take a look at this. Look, he's so happy. Okay, this is cool. See, the Knight one was interesting, but I don't play Chaos Knights. And for Heresy, I'm gonna do Dark Angels. So, because I just got the Lionel Johnson, Primarch of the First Legion. This is pretty cool. Oh, that's the guy that comes with the cool little guy. Oh, look at this guy's got like a tentacle face. He's like all Cthulhu. Look at that guy. That's some good stuff. If they're releasing this free code, this free supplement though, I'm guessing they're not due for a new army book anytime soon because they just folded in. Tuska War Boss. All right, so this guy's just... Oh, the Tuska War Boss comes with the guys on the side. This guy got the leader? Hero, yeah, the hero. Okay, that's cool. And this one also has the guy on the side. So it's kind of just like a head and weapon swap. So it's basically these two. There's also different stuff on the tusks. I think I like all the extra knives. Like I'd put all those on this guy too. And then the last one is just a dude. He needs the knives. He doesn't have any friends to do some hacking on the side. Companion. This unit's Rockbrow Squig Clonk is armed with a ramming head. Clonk must remain within 1 inch of English. It's my only language, but I suffer. Zagrock Anvil Smasher for rules purposes are treated as a single model. Cool. Okay, neat. And these are like the Ard Boys, but like the new ones. And then we got points for them. Oh, what battle line? If General is Maw Grunter? We could just do all pigs? Maw Grunter Gougers is battle line. Oh, what? This guy. That's kind of cool. I don't know. Kind of want to start orcs. Kind of want to start Iron Jaws. We'll see. Let's move on. Legion Imperialis. Okay, so Epic / Space Marine / this game. Just like Adeptus Titanicus before it. I probably won't play it. It is cool though. I'm guessing there's gonna be a lot. There's a few buildings released for Titanicus. I'm guessing I'm gonna release more. And then it's just rules for it. Oh, that crane is nice. I like that. That's cool. That's good stuff. No, look at the models though. What's this link? Yeah, look at these models. These are pretty cool. Look at these Contemptors. They're so chunky good boys. Sakaran. I love the Sakaran. I have a Sakaran. This one. I have some Contemptors. Lots of Mark III. This is all Mark VI. I have a Resin Leviathan Dreadnought I have to build. Ugh. Look at all those Russes. That's cool stuff. Earn vouchers. That's October of 20. Why is this relevant? Keep reading this article from. Oh, it's 2022. I thought it was 3 years ago. It's just 1 year ago. It's still not relevant. Okay, that's cool. So it's terrain about in Legion Imperialis. Legion Imperialis looks cool, but like I said, I'm not gonna buy it. But it is neat. The Black Talons are back. Wait, Black Talons? Plural? I thought there's just the one. I don't think I have her model, though. Yeah, her. Yeah, she's been around for a while. I don't think I have her model, though. So I guess it's a new book about her. Neat. I am like woefully... Oh, she got a new model. When did she get a new model? I really don't know much about 40K. Oh, here's the sad article. Legions and Legends. How all the old stuff is becoming legends. This tank is sweet. I have this tank. But it's for Age of Sigmar only. Look at that big boy. For use in match and narrative play, but not competitive events. Big sad. And then you can use Imperial Knights. Going forward, where appropriate. In other words, you might be considered at least somewhat common in the 41st millennium. So sad. Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. Warhammer Plus stuff. I do not have any. I do not have subscription to Warhammer Plus, so I don't know anything about this. There's a lot of people talking about the Fair Nexus. See the first awesome episode. There's a trailer back in August. It's an Adeptus Sororitas. He looks so angry. Look how angry he is. Oh, look at this guy. I gotta paint my Necrons too. Oh, he's so cool. Is he like pulling magic out of him? Ew. He doesn't look very good. It's just like a head on a stick. That's hilarious. Okay, so yeah, Warhammer Plus, you got the back catalog of stuff they've done so far. Another thing that's cool is you get access to like something called Warhammer Vault, so you can like read old white dwarfs, and it looks like the Imperial Armor Badabor stuff's on there, and that's like pretty cool. I kind of want that. Let's click on the subscribe now. Warhammer Plus. I will accept your cookies. Subscriber miniatures. I don't care about these. Yeah, this here, Warhammer Vault. That's where we're going to. So you get access to this. So it has a lot of white dwarfs. Like this is from 2003. Some more modern stuff. Oh, there's an Index Astartes? Oh, wait. Can I scroll over? I should be like running a different size browser window. What if I made my browser window more narrow? And then I widened it out. Like that. It's kind of break everything when I come back to this. Oh no, it still looks fine. So yeah, look at this Index Astartes Apocryphica. That's cool. But one of the more interesting things is the there's Imperial Armor, Aeronautica, Machines of the Adeptus Astartes, Vraxis. There you go. Part Badabor. The Badabor Part 2. And then there's more. Like there's Codex Armageddon. Oh wow. Oh, the Inquisitor lore. Oh, Eye of Terror. Like there's some pretty cool stuff in here, but it's like, how much time do I have to read all this stuff? It's cool stuff though. Don't get me wrong. Do not get me wrong, but it is expensive. Name for better times, perhaps. What? Planet of Paradisey. Oh, I guess so, yeah. So that's kind of cool. Warhammer Plus is kind of interesting. 40 years of Warhammer. These 40 years of Warhammer stuff has been really interesting. Makes me want to... Lord Croak. I have one of these guys, not this guy. One of the little skink star priests, I think. It's the skink on a stone, but the resin one, the fine cast one. I really like him. Oh, look at this old model. Look at him. He's like an angry frog boy. I love him. Yeah, these older ones. These look so cool. I had this model. I sold it. This is old Ilariel. She looks very angry. There's a really funny 40 Years of Warhammer article. It is my favorite. This is not working. It's the one about the Viper. Oh, here's the Thunderhawk gunship. I have the older one, but I've modified it. I've given it like guns like this one, with some things from, I forget what it's called, the big Space Marine transport flyer, and some Sister of Battle heavy bolters. I use those to make this kind of heavy bolter for it. And of course my wings don't tip down because I have the older one. This is the metal one. This is mine right here. I have one of these. I'm currently painting it. So you see how the bolters kind of like hang out like the ones on the Land Raider? Like the lascans on the Land Raider? I didn't like that. So I made ones that look a lot like this. I think they look a lot sharper. Also, I do kind of want one of these. They're enormous though, so we won't deal with that. We could probably find, we'll do it later. This What It Works thing was weird. I saw it, so there's some collaboration going on. I have a key. I think it's Thorin's key from the Hobbit movies. I bought it from a Weta Workshop booth at a convention. It's pretty cool. Key to the Lonely Mountain. It's just basically them like talking about how excited they are for Warhammer and then like what armies they painted and some painted models. It's pretty cool. Get Clonk, maybe. MetaWatch. So I guess this is point changes. I haven't really touched Mini of the Year. What the squig with the iron head is the Mini of the Year? I would argue it's something else. Single coherent group. Weird. Interesting. There's this guy. Oh man, this guy is like fire. I love this boy. I want this boy in my Dark Angel army. I'll probably use him like as a champion console in my Dark Angels. I'll just like carve off that star. I'll just remove it and maybe cut off the little point on top of his head, and he'll be good to go. Because other than that, there's not much that really makes him a traitor. This legendary traitor swordsman. I think he can be fine. Like the crab. What crab? What this crab you speak of? I wish to know of the crab. I do believe you're talking about this boy here. Look at this guy. Oh, he even has his own dedicated picture so you can look at him. Search Model of the Year crab. Oh. Model of the Year crab. What? Are you kidding me? It's the Warhammer community. What is this crab from? Oh, this is a good boy. I like this boy. Only second? That's a crime. How popular Dunclaw and his buddies from Eldritch Soyad. Bellicor sucks. Bellicor should have been second because that literally is his lore to always come in second. Him coming in second is literally his lore. He's never first, always comes in second. Comes in second to Archeon, comes in second to Horus, comes in second. That's his job, is to come in second. Is to have other demons stand on his shoulders to reach greatness. So all the other demons can laugh at him. That's his job. And there's no link to it. I guess you can't buy the crab anymore. Let's get rid of that again because I don't want to show. Okay, I found it. Bam! Oh, look at this. No, he's available right now, right there, 50 bucks. I can buy him. $50, and you too can have a crab. Also, this fish looks cool. He's spin. Give me the crab. Give me this crab. Let me see this crab. Let's see more angles. Oh, he's like a beetle crab. All life forms evolve to crab. He's pretty cool. I'm not buying him for 50 bucks, but he is cool. That's cool stuff. Orcs storm the Mortal Realms. This is the news story from the 14th. Huh. So I guess it's just more lore about the Iron Jaws and their new Mog Grunters. The other bits can be kit bash fodder, I suppose, but I don't play anything that they would kit bash well with. Ah, interesting. So it's just lore on the Iron Jaws. That's cool stuff. Video game trailers. Interesting. Let's take a look at this. Corpses on the ground. underneath my Mog Grunter guys that I'm gonna buy when I buy a whole army. Sigmar Realms of Ruin. There aren't any, like, is this like the first Sigmar game?
Peggy 16.
Peggy 16. Yeah, how do you play it?
Realms of Ruin is a real-time strategy game.
Gross. Gross. I don't play real-time strategy games. There's a VR Sigmar game. That's interesting. Oh, you can customize your army, though. That's cool. That's pretty neat. He looks pretty angry. Oh, that guy has like an eyeball and a mouth on his stomach in the armor. 40 Road Trader. What is Rogue Trader?
Peggy 18.
Oh, this one's more serious. Oh, it's a cat.
Exploration, rediscovery, and expansion of the Imperium. All of these drive rogue traders to brave the darkness between the stars.
Neat.
It does not matter who you were before. A fearless general, a fractious noble, or a bloodthirsty criminal. Now you have the resources of the gargantuan trade protectorate to reach your goals. For example, your handpicked retinue.
It's a tactical RPG. Interesting. That's more interesting. CRPG. That's more interesting than RTS, but only marginally. It's on Xbox Series S. I have one of those. XCOM Warhammer. I mean, that's more interesting. It's also on Steam. That's cool stuff. I like that. This one looks pretty interesting, and it's 40K. I am biased to 40K. I have what are they called? I have Stormcast, but they are woefully abandoned, sadly. Poor Stormcast. What is this one? Next article. Dawnbringer Chronicles 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, this is the thing that's going on in Sigma right now, like a whole campaign. You have Skaven? Skaven are cool. I have a bunch of Skaven I need to sell off. I don't need them. They came with the last Warhammer Fantasy box set I bought. It was High Elves versus Skaven. I don't even want the Elves either. I should just get rid of all of it. So it's just more lore. Cool. But I haven't paid attention. Oh, this is like all the things that have happened so far. Interesting. Dawnbringer is like a thing that's going on right now in Sigmar. Oh, then we get some community paint jobs. This is what I'm interested in. Oh, that's like a prismatic pig. Look at that guy. That's some nice blue armor. That's some really good stuff. Like, it looks really like messed up. Can we like zoom in? $6,000 points of 40k orcs? What? I have like 4,000 points of painted Space Marine, 40k Space Marines. More if you include unpainted, but 6,000 points of 40k orcs. I'm guessing you have like a whole like vehicle army with like all the cars. All 4 cars look really cool. They're not all good, but they look really cool. Oh, look at this guy. This is like, oh, these are like brown orcs, like in what's it called? World of Warcraft. Before they drank the demon blood. You have 3 painted boys and the rest are gray. Oh, you gotta paint your boys. You gotta paint them. This armor looks interesting. He's very grumpy. He's a grumpy boy. Interesting. What is this? Oh, I see his head there. That's one arm. That's cool. Oh, look at that. Look at the reflections on that. It's like there's like fires going on around him and they're reflecting. That's cool stuff. This guy looks good too. Painting hard, Skaven paint better. Spoken like a true Skaven. Oh, look at this pink orc. Look at him. He's so good. This purple one's good too. 5 different color schemes. That pink one's pretty cool. That's cool stuff. All right, so now here's the pre-orders for 16th. So that means these are all pre-orders? Yeah, these are all pre-orders. All my Skaven are painted, but Verminlord. So your rats are painted. Yes, good. So Dawnbringer's book 2. Also, that was like Warhammer community post number 8 about it, but this is book 2 about it. Okay. And this is gonna have the rules for the big pig boys. Oh, and there's that guy that was in the community stuff. He comes with a bunch of trolls. He reminds me of the old river troll. I love these flying guys. These guys are really cool. So he's a hero for Gloomspite Gets. Who's Gloomspite? There he is. Look at him. He's cool. He's so cool. I like him. Then you have the Orc War Clans. I'm not a fan of these models. I don't like these models. The long, skinny orcs. I'm sure some people like them, which is good because you want different flavors of stuff in the game. So there's something for everybody. But they're definitely not my vibe. I'm really happy these guys got. I love just the big, angry, bulky. We don't really try to make things nice. We just try to make them the cave-in heads guys. Look at that guy. That guy's so good. I always liked when I was playing fantasy years and years and years ago. I always liked the boar boys. I had Savage Orc boar boys and then regular boar boys. And then they came up with new boar boy models, and those were like even better than the old boar boys. And I was like, oh, this is good stuff. So I'm a big fan of these big boars. These are some good guys. And then if I'm playing these guys, I could also have the cabbage. I love the cabbage. Destruction. Are they in the orc worklons? Oh, they're just folded in. What is this guy? He's one of like the skinny orcs, but there's something really off about him. Very spooky, very spooky. Not bad off. It's just, it's not my vibe, but he's cool. This is what I'm after though. I could get the cabbage. Is there an option for just the cabbage? Like if you just want... Oh, this looks like the old boars. It's like the old boar guys. View all. Cabbage. Cabbage. Oh, it can be assembled as a mega boss in Mod Crusher. So you can have like a mega boss on Pig as your leader for the Pig battle line, and then just have this guy also in the army. Because I do like the cabbage. I think the cabbage looks really good. He's so thick. He's so angry. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of want to start these boys. And then you got new art boys that look pretty good. These two models look very similar. 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 Hello. We're going through the Warhammer community. We're almost done. I seem to have closed my browser window for... Games Workshop. Don't do that. I need that. Okay, and then we have the previews for next week. This is why I didn't buy the Imperial Knight with the sword and the shield, or the spear and the shield, because this is my favorite Forge World Knight. I like more than once consider buying him. So him being in plastic is like, I'm buying him. Which means I have an unpainted knight that I can add to my world leaders now. So Angron gets a knight. And I'm thinking about giving him a fist and a chainsword, and he just run up and kill things. But I should probably give him a gun because guns are good. But this is pretty banging. This guy's also really cool. I forgot he has like heavy bolters on his double chainsword. And the flamethrower is really cool too. I wonder if the rules for 40k are for that. That's cool stuff. And this head, I love this head. I have this head in resin on my Imperial Knights. When they have Warhammer training, I have this model here. I might buy a second one. It's a pretty nice model. And I kind of want the landing pad too. The rest of it, I have this sitting unpainted. I bought 2 of these for these so I can make dreadnoughts with twin-linked autocannons on each side, and I never used them. But yeah, this model's pretty good. I might buy another one of these. I do like that model. That's a good model. I hope it's not too expensive. Oh, and then the old decorative bases. These are pretty neat. Oh, and there's a Blood Bowl vampire team. He's like, ha ha ha. I like this guy. Oh, and there's like a Vargeist. He's like a star player. Oh, look at this guy. This guy is the most smug. He cannot be trusted. One of the greatest of all time counts back on the Astrogranite. After a few years off, he's better than ever. Immune to desperate need to drink blood with all special skills grants you extra reroll. Luther's here to razzle and dazzle Forge World Resin. Can play for all Sylvan Spotlight teams. Ooh, she's cool too. Oh, are you kidding me? I love this boy. I want this one. So Sylvan Spotlight teams. I don't understand the rules for Blood Bowl. Are there other Sylvan teams? Pissed. Box games. Blood Bowl teams. He looks so Night Lords. Look at this guy. Well, I guess because of the big wings, but he's a Skelly man. I have a crippling addiction to Skellymans. Necromantic Horror. Oh, these are like zombies and werewolves. For use in Blood Bowl. Is the Sylvan just like the vampire guys? Probably. So I could, well, he's in the article for these, so I could run him with these. But I've never painted a Blood Bowl team. Isn't this the first Caiaphas Cain book? It looks very fancy. I kind of want to listen to this book. Chapters 2 MP3. Oh, and then a battle report on Warhammer Plus. Interesting. That Blood Bowl team's pretty cool. I want to get one of these. I got to get this boy. I don't know. He's so cool. I like him. I like him a lot. Warhammer Day. So, on the 14th of October, 40th anniversary. Which is cool. So we looked at, yeah, it's a bunch of articles. And then there's like a miniature. She has 3 different heads. So she has a helmeted head. Because all your dudes need helmets because bolter rounds explode on impact. So you want a helmet. That is a very tiny helmet. She's pretty cool. She's got like a shield and a hammer. She's pretty neat. Yeah, I have, I guess I don't have any Leagues of Votann stuff. I didn't know much about them, but their lore seems interesting. I want to get the 8th edition or the 9th edition codex now that it's like super cheap. I want to get a cheap copy of that so I can read up on some of their lore. They don't have a very big model range though. She's cool though. New detachment rules. So this is the first look at Space Marines. This is exciting for me. I have 2 of these dreadnoughts and I have none of these dreadnoughts because they haven't released it separately yet. And I have 15 Terminators and I have a captain and I have a librarian and I'm working on my own chaplain. Well, I've got all the cool stuff. There's I was looking at someone break down some of this stuff. This one's meh. This one looks really good. So ranged weapons have assault. So if you want to like, my Marines aren't painted for a specific color. So sometimes you want to be like able to like move. So I like having ranged weapons. I'll get assault, which is pretty cool. But there's another one that's not listed that I saw where all your weapons get heavy. So you can just kind of like sit back and just like hunker down and just like open fire. It was Aspect Tactics. But because it's technically a leak, it might not be true, but... yeah, I'm pretty excited for this. I'm excited for the Codex. Because I've already painted up my Marines. Before we look at the last one. Let's jump over to the jump Marines. Oh, they're way back there. There's been a lot of news. And I have to buy this. I need one of these. I've been wanting the one with the plasma forever. So the fact it's coming on plastic is so good. And it comes in a box set with the new Mark III. What is that helmet right there? Oh, it's not a helmet. That's skin. Okay, I thought those were eyes. And it comes with a Land Raider. I'm buying this box. This box is being purchased for me. I am buying this box. And I'm building this one right here with the plasma. I'm building this. I'm building this. These guys are going to go in the storage. Yeah, I love the plasma. I know that the Dreo is just like the perfect amount of stupid. Yeah, this is the one. I've already built my unit of assault intercessors with jump packs, and they look so good. And they're built and painted, so they're ready to go. And I hate this model. This model is dumb. So I'm making my own chaplain right now. But he's coming along slowly because I'm not super happy with how he's coming together. But he looks cool so far. Now we have one more news story, and then that'll be the end of the stream. Underwhelming. I hope the captain with the jump pack looks good. I might get the captain to go with my guys. But I'm undecided. I might just not. Because your jump guys don't need a captain all the time. Yeah, the shield looks pretty good. I won't lie. It is a good shield. But a good shield isn't enough to get the model. And it kind of tells you that we're gonna see. This kind of confirms we're gonna get new, bigger assault terminators with thunderhammers and shield. Like a new kit some point. Not with the Codex, obviously, but at some point we're gonna get the new scale. Because like, why else would he come with a shield unless you're putting him with the assault terminators? And he's gonna tower over the old ones. Like, I'm assuming they're still selling them. Space Marines. Terminator. They're not selling him anymore. Interesting. Are they really not selling them anymore? They're selling this guy still. This is actually a pretty good chaplain. It's not my favorite chaplain, but he's pretty good. I have one of these. I have one of these. I have some of these. I have one of these. I have one of these. I have one of these, but I'm making them this way. Yeah, they don't have the Terminators listed anymore. That's crazy. They're just gone. Also, this is a disappointing box because I want the drop boys with assault cannons and maybe the snipers, but I ain't spending 170 because I am not a fan of Phobos. But yeah, this guy tells me that they're gonna make new scale assault terminators, and probably sooner than later. Because I have Chaos Terminators and I have new Terminators, and these guys tower over them. So let's look at the last article, then we'll end the stream. It's that time of year again. Look at Warhammer Alliance program. So this is like stuff for schools. Is Disney Club have the 1st October take back the back to school offer? So you get some dudes, some paints, some cardboard terrain, some markers, a pack of books, probably has some rules, some terrain, or some like battle mats. Battle honor stuff. Interesting. This is kind of cool. It's a cool box. Oh, it comes with a bunch of brushes too. I don't know how much it's I don't know how much it is. But it is cool. I'm guessing it looks like it has a Necron, a Space Marine. Looks like a goblin of some sort. And that's probably Stormcast. You can't not have Stormcast. Can we like zoom in? We can't zoom in. We can zoom in. I had the technology. That is totally a Stormcast. This is totally a Stormcast. Yeah, that's a Stormcast. That's a Stormcast if I ever saw one. I broke all of the things. Yeah, that's a Stormcast. I guarantee it. That is not how I had it zoomed in before. That is so not right. Like that. I know chat said something. Ha! Lung was one from each of the starter sets of last edition. Oh, he is an Assault Intercessor. You're right. That is totally an Assault Intercessor. And the Necron Warrior. Oh, that is. So that's going to be the new skinny orcs I don't like. And that's going to be the Stormcast dudes. That is 100% what it is. You are correct. I have no cookies to give you, but you would get one. That is 100% what that is. That is 100%. Okay, that's cool. I guess that's it then. That's this week's articles, and I'll try to do it again next Monday. I'll try to do it again. It'll be all the stuff that happens from the 19th to the 25th. Christmas is September the 25th. Seems like an exclusive Terran in the box. Taran? Or do you mean terrain? With all the cutout terrain. And these mats don't look as good as they don't look as thick as the mats like the ones you buy. Yeah, I think you're trying to say terrain. It's all cardboard cutout terrain, which I wish Games Workshop would do more of. I think, yeah, it is a hard word to spell. I think what Games Workshop needs to do is they need to make like a big pack. Like they need to make like $100 box, and it has just a ton of like punch out cardboard terrain. Like it has the mat, like the bottom mats here, but the good ones, the ones that fold, the ones that came with Leviathan, and then like a bunch of like buildings, not like huge ones, but all carded, and just like sell that for $100, and it's like enough for like a battlefield and a half, so you can like change things up and modulate it, and people would like buy the crap out of that. No, I think they would, because like for someone that just wants stuff to play with their friends, they'll go to Games Workshop to buy it because they'll have it. But if people want to make like a terrains with like more physical, they could buy the stuff that Games Workshop makes, because Games Workshop doesn't keep its stuff in stock very long. It always seems to go away. It's so expensive too. I've not purchased. I need to buy Nakmund. I really have to buy Nakmund. I want this so bad. I have enough Leviathan because I pre-ordered Leviathan, so I got half a board's worth of terrain, the half a board of the thing, and I went on eBay and bought another one. So I have all the game mat I need. I have all of that. But I want Nakmund to go with what I already have because I have a few bits of terrain already. And I do want these storage containers. Every time I see these storage containers in stock, I want to buy them, but I never do because they're 75 bucks. It's so much money for 3 boxes. But I would glue some of these together into like simple walls and stuff like that. I wouldn't let it all be loose. And I might glue some to like to the side of a shipping container to make it look like it's stacked next to it. You have the Into the Dark terrain, the close quarter stuff. It's gone now. I don't think it's available anymore. Yeah, it's not. But that box set that had the whole table's worth for those 500 point games, that stuff's good. But yeah, that's Nakmund is probably not going away because if you look at 40K and you look at evaluated box sets. No. Where's the starter? Getting started. Yeah, you look at the ultimate starter set. Not the French version, the English version. It comes with bits of Nakmund, right? So the Octarius set. What does the Octarius set look like? Oh, it's gone. Warhammer Yes. Terrain. Oh, is it like the orc stuff? Cool orc stuff. Oh, okay. That is available at my local store. Last time I was there, my local store, my LGS, had some in stock. It's cool, but I don't play 40K orcs, so I'm like, I prefer like the more generic Imperial stuff. Not that I'm biased, but I'm biased. So that's cool. So because Nakmund bits are in this, and this is going to be available basically the entire... It's the best Kill Team board. That's another thing I don't play. I don't play Kill Team. Where's the Kill Team? It's going to be in boxed games, isn't it? Yeah, here it is. Kill Team. Oh, there's like there's these guys. Votan. They look kind of cool. Kill Team is great. Everyone says Kill Team is great. I want that new Primaris Kill Team where you have to buy it all randomly, piece by piece. The Navy Breacher models are really good. I love these models. These are just like dudes going on ships. This is like the good stuff. Look at this guy. He wants to ask you a question, eh? Oh, here's the Galadark. Look at that. That's cool stuff. Yeah, I almost bought that box set with all that, but then I'm like, I barely play 40K, so I'm not gonna like play another version of 40K. But like I have so many Terminators now. I have 15 Terminators, so I could make like a unit. I could make like the 500 point team for boarding actions. That's just Terminators and Gravis. That'd be pretty cool. The town models are pretty good too. Yeah, I actually really like these. I'll like them more if they all come with helmets, because I don't like the no helmets. I have a thing where you need helmets. If you're gonna be playing with guns, you gotta have a helmet. Helmets are an option. You need helmets, or you're gonna not survive. I bought 2 of these. one to make a squad, and one to make a add-on to guys for weapons, like the weapon platforms. Is there anything different from playing board actions? Yes, there is some differences. Certain models aren't allowed, so you can't have like bikes, you can't have things that fly. The one exception is crisis suits are allowed, because otherwise Tau would be doomed. So crisis suits are allowed, but they can't fly or use their jump jets. It's got like, I think it has somewhat simplified rules in some sections. It's a much smaller pool of models and slightly simpler rules. It is kind of like in between Kill Team and 40k, but definitely more on the 40k side. Definitely more 40k. There's probably... Boarding. That's wrong. Actions. Search. This says new 40k, so that must be the new ones. When boarded back when Arc Zone began, the new promised board actually support all the way through the launch of a new edition. So these are the rules for it. So, oh no, let's back up. We're gonna add that to the description of the stream. Add that link. So yeah, game board is like there's specific layouts. There's like, you can't like jump over walls, you have to go around them because it's assumed that there's like a roof on this thing. There's like special rules for opening hatches. You can't just like walk through a hatch, you have to actually like stand there for a turn to open it. Yeah, I think it's in the shooting, yeah. Visibility is very important. Indirect fire weapons. So there's no indirect fire because of course like there's a roof above you, so you can't just like shoot your weapons. Like, so you could take the missile launcher marines with this, right? With the indirect fire rule, but they can't indirect fire because like, where are you shooting? At the wall? At the ceiling? Yeah, it's kind of cool. Some stratagems for it, some enhancements for it. Your army roster, select a faction, select units. Unit, faction keyword. Oh, army roster sheets. 500 points. So you gotta look at the old army roster sheets to figure out what you need though. The Farsight model is so good. I wish there was like an easier way to define things in the Warhammer community site. There probably is, but I'm too dumb. What are we looking for? There was a PDF somewhere that talks about all the different models that you can add to a team. And like the limits, like you can't have stuff with jetpacks and stuff like that. You can't have like tanks. And I forget what it is. List building tools. Oh, that's cool. What is this? Kill team? Space Marines. Oh, can I just like assault intercessor spire team? Can you just like make your list here and then just like buy whatever models you want? Interesting. Downloads 40K. Maybe it's in here. Minotaurum, core rules, index cards. Probably armor data sheets. I'm guessing this will get updated soon. Legends. Combat Patrol. Additional rules. Ah, here we go. This is the one I was looking for. This one. All right. So it basically says what you can do. So if we're going to go down this like Space Marines here. Of course, it's the most. You clear up to 3 of the following units. Heavy Intercessor Squad, nice. 1 of the following units. Oh, I wonder if Terminators are in here. Oh, you can only exclude 1 unit of Terminators. So probably want to do 10 man. You can include up to 1 of the following units, Eradicator, Hell. So you can do Plasma Squad, nice, nice. So Assault Squad with jump packs lose the Deep Strike and Hammer of Wrath abilities because, you know, there's a ceiling, so you can't jump pack. So some guys lose certain abilities. Like Terminators lose Teleport Homer ability, stuff like that. And it shows like the limits of what you can build your army out of. And you get 1 character. You can also include a Primarch, so you can include the Lion. And if we pick up like Death Guard here. 1 of these guys, so Chaos Lord, Lord of Contagion, da-da-da. 1 of these units, so you only get 1 extra guy. I'd probably take the Blightbringer, that'd be fun. 3 of these, so 3 Cultist units, 3 Plague Marine units. You include 1 Terminator unit. So yeah, this is the, we'll include this too. Include a link to this. Save. So yeah, these are the limits for how to build your army in boarding actions. And then this is the rules for boarding actions along with, and you use the current 40K rules for a lot of stuff too. So use all the data sheets and stuff like that from the current ones. Yeah, that's cool stuff. So yeah, boarding actions and boarding actions. So yeah, that's cool stuff. But that's it. I will now end the stream. We have looked at the Warhammers. We have learned many things this week, and I'm surprised it took an hour. But that's fun times. So I'll try to do this next week. I don't know when it'll happen. If I work next week, it's going to be after work probably, so late. AF. But yeah, boarding actions is pretty cool because it's only 500 points. They're not like super hard games, and you don't need to buy that terrain. You can just whatever you want to use as walls. You could even just use like. You could draw it out on a piece of paper and just make sure your opponent knows like you can't see over these drawings. But yeah, anyways, take care and have a nice evening. And thank you for watching. Farewell.